Hey guys, so today is May 2nd, and something really cool, or at least I think it's kind of cool, happened yesterday. I have the paper here, I'm going to show you what it is. BK artist under fire over dog shooting. Can you believe that? Look, it's right on the front page here. No, actually, this is the crappy Metro paper. But really what happened was Bin Laden was killed by the U.S. forces in Pakistan. And yes, this is seriously the front page of the Metro for today. Let me try and get that. Yeah, the New York Metro. I know it was probably published like like finalized yesterday, and they didn't have time to change it. Still, I mean, missing this kind of really big article. Anyway, so yeah, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, he wasn't really killed, and it's a big conspiracy theory, and blah, blah, blah. You know what? I'm just gonna take the government's word for it and say that Bin Laden is dead. You know, maybe he wasn't killed by American soldiers. I'm just gonna take the word that they found his body, because really, if if the American government is lying about this, it would get them in a whole lot more trouble than otherwise. Especially if, like, today, Osama bin Laden were to make a video. Oh, I'm alive, haha. America looks stupid now. Gonna blow you guys all up. So, I'm gonna take the American government's word for it that bin Laden is dead. And, I wouldn't say I'm happy. Because I'm a firm believer in the theory, the philosophy of looking into the abyss, and when you look into the abyss, the abyss looks back. So, but if anyone deserved it, recently, I mean, it was Bin Laden. Even if he hasn't been up to criminal activity, recently, even if the last like huge act of terrorism by Al Qaeda was in 2005. This guy, he did 9/11. He orchestrated it, and that's some pretty serious, fucked up shit. So I mean, he deserved it. He got what was coming to him. Even if it took 10, 9 years, he got what was coming to him. So, you know, right now I'm just I'm just being cautiously optimistic. I don't think anything's gonna happen. I don't think there's gonna be a huge counter punch or counter strike. Um, just from this event. I mean, yeah, it's huge. But and I know that just because we killed Bin Laden doesn't mean that terrorism is gone now. I know it's still a big issue. Al Qaeda is a well organized organization. Redundancy. Just because we killed the head doesn't mean that it won't doesn't have two more to pop out like a Hydra. Um, I know this isn't the end of Al Qaeda, is what I'm trying to say, but it is, I think, a big step. I do think, it is something. And when, when you're in a war for 9 years and, you don't get any progress, I think it's good to know that, it's a good reminder that that's why we're there. At least, in one of those wars. We're there because Osama bin Laden, orchestrated the largest terrorist attack on American soil during what was, a time of peace for the most part. Right after Clinton, right after a time of great prosperity, uh, uh, Osama bin Laden just came along. And have I been saying Obama? Have I said Obama bin Laden at all? Because, look, honestly, their names are very similar, and I'm not the first one to make that mistake. But I'm sure you know what I mean. That's why I've been saying bin Laden after it all the time, just so you know I'm not talking about Obama. Though, Obama does deserve credit. He definitely does. Um, I'm not the type of person who'd say that Reagan deserves credit for the taking down of the Berlin Wall. Um, and I know that we wouldn't have been in there at all if it weren't for Bush. And I'm not saying Obama deserves all the credit, but he does deserve definitely a lot. He definitely deserves a big chunk of credit for doing this. So yeah, for now, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna be optimistic. I feel right now, we deserve to be happy. We did something. Something big was accomplished. Um, Killing a leader, and yeah, you might say he's not a leader. He hasn't really done anything. He's been hiding, for 10 years. It's hard to do stuff in that position. He was a spiritual figurehead, and even then, we toppled a big face, and that's still something. I've been saying a lot. I do that when I'm ad-libbing, when I'm improvising. Don't have a script in front of me. Um, Trying to organize thoughts. So yeah, I'm really happy that there's something to show, I guess. That we didn't go in there, for nothing. That's why we went in there. Mission accomplished. And I know we're not all the troops aren't being pulled out, because we kind of dug a huge hole, in the Middle East that we're going to have to fill back up and re-soil and then grow plants of freedom, or whatever, to make it sound incredibly corny. But we definitely took out a weed in the garden, just to continue with that metaphor. And I'm glad. So I'm going to be optimistic, at least for another 12 hours, right? At least the day, at least May 2nd, 2011 is a happy day for America. Then we could get on worrying again. Then we could, tomorrow is the paranoia and the, oh my god, and trust me, I have to go on a plane in 2 weeks. I'm going on a trip to London, and the security is going to be fucking bullshit. Yeah, like even more so, just because everyone's nervous again, but for now, thumbs up, America. Good job. We did it. We finally got that asshole back for 9/11, for the Pentagon. I'm really focused on the whole the whole Twin Towers thing though. I'm a New Yorker. I've always been a New Yorker, so I'm really glad that we finally got the guy who did it. So that's just my 2 cents. I know it isn't the end, but it's a big step towards it. So there we go. That's my Osama bin Laden is dead video.